All right, guys. Today we got a Matco 6S. We've got Yoshi here. Thank you for meeting up with me.
No problem.
But we are at an RV dealer today, and this place is huge. I don't know if you can see, but it goes. Here, let me show you guys. It goes all the way down there. It's 30 bays, and they've got. He said he got about 15 technicians here. So let's take a look at your box here. So it looks like you got a 6S here, a Matco. How long have you had it?
Probably about 5 years or so.
Yeah.
And it was a custom box that was on the tool trucks. Most of the purple boxes you'll see will be, all this will be purple and you just have black trim. This is hammer toned, black trim, and then purple drawers.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've never seen anybody else with it. Any truck that comes through, they've never seen anybody else with it. Yeah, I love it, but getting a hutch in the locker for it.
Oh yeah, I guess that's like, a good downside.
It's a
pain. Yeah.
But
right on.
Yeah, I love it. Nice. Trying to keep it as pretty as possible.
Yeah, that thing is sweet looking.
Yeah.
Man. So he said his setup goes from the end of this. So he has this whole side dedicated to working on on RVs, and like the type of work that you do here, like you said you had one of these slides completely out.
Yeah,
at one point.
Like if we have to repair a wall, we've had these slides out and the inner wall completely torn apart to where we have to put new framing inside of it.
Gotcha.
So just depending on what needs to be done, we've had nose caps completely off, roofs completely torn off, axle swaps, you name it. We've done everything to it.
And it's all flat rate.
Yep.
Do you have a job like when it comes in, it's like just gravy? You're like,
yes and no. Depends on who you are.
Gotcha.
Bearing packs are kind of like those, but a lot of guys don't like to do it.
Oh, okay.
I like money, so I don't care. It's per axle, so when you get on one of these big guys, triple axle,
yeah, you can do 3 at a time.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's great. We just make sure you keep everything organized and bearings go back to the same
yeah,
hub.
That'd be bad. So do you have that roll? Is that a roll-around cart that you like move to the shop? Or
so
that...
I usually keep most of my winterization stuff in here. So I actually attached a pump that I can quickly attach to a battery. And my buddy's actually got my backup battery, and I put gator clips on it so I can just
nice.
grab this and run my pump. I've got all my winterization stuff. If I need to fill the tanks, fill the unit itself, this is the antifreeze we use.
So I guess you do a lot of winterization stuff?
Yeah, especially in this state.
Oh,
you'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of people like, oh, I winterize that myself, and they come in, their whole water system's completely blown apart.
No.
Yeah, it sucks. But
and you brought this couch in?
no, this actually came out of a unit. Oh, they were going to.
I was like, that's really nice to just bring it to a shop.
No, this came out of a unit, and it was supposed to go to warranty, and warranty didn't want it.
Whoa.
So they're like, throw it away. I'm like, no. So there's days my kids' school is actually just like one exit down. So when I have to go pick them up in the middle of the day and I still have like 2 hours before, they just come chill on my couch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That looks super comfy.
Dude, you can sit on it. It's super nice.
I'm gonna sit on it.
I wish I had the.
Oh, dude, you have. Oh,
one
wow.
Of the Tex,
like I thought this was gonna be good, but this is like.
There's the handle right in the side that lifts up. Yeah. You pull that and it.
Oh, dude, this is. This is luxury. Holy cow. That's awesome. Okay. And then do you keep parts and stuff in here?
This is just like miscellaneous stuff that I'm not worried about because that lock doesn't work. This actually my dad gave me this when he worked on the flight line up on Hill.
Oh, wow.
So this is from the base.
Oh, geez, that's cool.
So my daughter's stuff for my Tahoe, random wrenches. I do keep all my clamps in here, spare motors for some of these slide outs. So some of the ones that don't have this cable system, they'll have racks, top and bottom,
nice.
And it runs off these little guys. So you'll have one on each side, up and then top.
Nice.
So I have spare ones just to test. More miscellaneous stuff, a valve spring compressor, bags, filters from Subaru, and then just random tools that I can't store in my box.
Yeah. So this is your box. Let's yeah, show me around.
Well, like most techs, like I said earlier, it seems like the top drawer's always sockets and ratchets and all that.
Yeah, this thing's filled.
I'm very much OCD, so every black and purple tool I can get my hands on since Matco just came out with that line.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
like I have this ratchet. I know they're gonna do this one and this one the same.
Oh wow.
I have the pry bars already.
Is this a corn wheel?
Yeah, so this is one of their new, this was an impulse buy. But so this is one of their new
that is meaty.
breaker bars, but the cool thing about this is, if I can get the end off, this thing was like $2.99 on promo.
Nice.
This actually locks.
What?
Yeah, dude. So this locks in place.
Holy
and now you got
crap.
a breaker bar that's about the size of my daughter.
That's huge.
So yeah, dude. And then this little guy, it locks that little nub.
Yeah.
So you can take the bar back out and then just have a normal, and it's got a little bit of a flex, not much,
Yeah.
but just enough. And
Dude.
came with the adapter as well.
That's a sweet impulse. I'd probably buy
Oh,
that
dude,
too.
yeah. I was like, I'm never gonna use this at the shop, but I must have that. There's a couple of them. I've done that. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then you find odd things for it.
Yeah.
Same with this. Like, I bought that literally just to do fuel pumps and Subarus.
Really?
Yeah, that was the only reason I needed it. Same with this.
What is that?
It's just I think it's 17 wobbly with
that's
really small shank.
Huh.
But it's perfect to get up behind the caliper, so you take the caliper bolt off
Oh, okay.
and keep a gun on it.
That's cool.
So it just made life easier.
Yeah.
I got this on an impulse buy.
Oh, that's like super thin.
Yeah, this is what's cool about it. So you take like a normal socket,
Oh, yeah.
and it's, yeah, super shallow. So I have metric and standard of those.
Who makes that set?
This is Snap-on.
That's a Snap-on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Another
cool.
Snap-on, awesome
Oh,
speed
I've
handle.
never seen that before.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, this thing was freaking cool.
That is.
I was
wow.
drooling over that for like a year. I'm like, I gotta have it.
Wow. I've seen the ones where they're just, like they have the bent handle.
Yeah, like
but never, like, a
Matco's got
speed
one that's
handle.
just like a bend. But yeah, I saw this and I was like playing with it for like 20
Whoa.
minutes on the truck. I'm like, okay,
That's
I gotta
awesome.
have this.
Like the Matco, I go on this side. The
Yeah.
Matco torque wrench. Do you
Yep.
get these calibrated every so often? Or
Yeah,
how's that
so
work?
this one, I don't know if other ones do it. Mine will stop working if it's out of calibration.
Really?
Yeah, it'll straight up say needs to be calibrated. So I have to send it in and
Nice.
get it calibrated.
So does it cost money to have it calibrated?
You know what? I don't remember.
Gotcha.
I want to say no.
Yeah. I wonder if it goes on how many clicks you do or like the date.
I don't know.
Huh.
I would imagine uses because like when I bought it, I had to have it calibrated within like a couple years or something like that. But since I'm not using it as much, it hasn't popped up since.
Nice.
I have another one just for like lug nuts. That's literally
okay.
all I use that one for.
Split beam. That's cool.
Yeah. So
What's this? I've never seen.
Oh, dude, these are just like, so this is a little bit driver. Just a little tiny guy. These are all from Matco. These things are awesome and lifesavers.
That's cool.
So I have that one, and I also have a quarter drive.
Whoa.
Which the cool thing is you can stick
Oh, okay.
to get
that's
some
cool.
extra leverage on it. But I have had to use these two so many times. Like I've had some of the rack and columns on these, they'll put the bolts like hidden behind. You can't get a gun back there. You can't get anything back there. So I'll be back there with the little number 2 square drive, just
Wow.
for like 20
That
minutes.
is so cool. And so this one's just like, it takes a 1/4 inch bit,
Yeah,
and that one's a socket. That's cool.
yeah, no, they're great, dude. And they both have like the little ratcheting tops.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just do it with your thumb.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, which makes life so much easier. And this one's also got the lock on it, so you're not gonna
Oh,
drop it
that's
anywhere.
cool.
But yeah, dude, they are lifesavers.
Man.
So,
As far as your sockets go, do you have like a brand preference?
dude, I love Matco. So my first tool guy I ever really dealt with was down in Metric Motors. His name was Lyle. He was a Matco
Okay.
dealer. We had a Snap-on guy come through, and nothing wrong with Snap-on, but the tool truck guy was just not a friendly person.
Oh, gotcha.
So it steered me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Lyle very much like showed me like, hey, you're gonna need this in this industry. You're gonna need this. Super sweet dude. You talk to any of the tool guys, no matter who the Snap-on Cornwall, they know who he is.
That's cool.
And yeah, he was an amazing guy. So he just kind of got me on. So this one's just kind of split. Got most of my wrenches in here on this side, and then this side's all like my bit drivers.
Oh,
And
you got a bunch of bits here.
oh, dude, we go through so many. I recently found out though that Snap-on makes these, and they're all lifetime warranties.
Oh, really?
So I bought that one from Snap-on and this little guy. Because we use them so much. That's why I've got so many. I nuke them.
Nice. So these, I guess these RVs all typically use like that style?
Yeah, it's either a Phillips or it's like a Phillips and a square head combination.
Huh.
So yeah.
That's cool.
And then we'll find a couple of oddball sizes. You'll find some 8 points in there and you're like, what the hell? But it's literally, you stick a square in there and it works just fine.
Nice.
I've got grenade pins for the awnings. So that when we do the like awning toppers, we gotta change those. There's a slot where you can lock them.
Oh, okay.
And same with like, I have some from Subarus that I just turned into grenade pins. These little pry bars from Matco, I use a lot.
Nice. Oh, dude, those are really tiny. I guess they don't give these away, huh?
No, I wish. Yeah, but I got everything from that size to like the big ones on the end.
Nice.
This guy right here is one of my specialty tools for the shop here. This is a manometer tester.
A manometer?
Yeah, manometer. It's hard to pronounce. But so you can test your LP pressure for your RVs, your trailers, your everything.
Nice.
So this is a safety tool. Huh. So we gotta build up the pressure in the system, let it hold for 3 minutes, make sure there's nothing's leaking. You can watch the gauge.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool.
So, yeah.
So do you fill it up with air?
No, you fill it with LP.
Yeah, LP, okay.
Yeah, and if this gauge starts like in that 3 minutes, it starts going down, you know you have a leak.
Gotcha.
And you have to leave it at, like, was it 8 pounds or 8 inches of water column, sorry. And that's like the lowest it'll run, and if it starts leaking then, you know you have a leak. This is an adapter I built. A lot of the guys here have them. So if we can't find an external spot, like on some of the older units, for like an external grill or whatever, we can tap into either where the furnace goes or like where the fridge goes, which I can actually show you real quick.
Yeah.
So if we don't have an external port, we'll tap into here, disconnect it from the fridge, put that line on, and then we can test our system from there.
Oh, cool.
And then go through the same circle, put it back together, pressurize it, make sure that's not leaking.
Yeah, that's cool. So I guess most of the newer ones have somewhere to test for those?
Usually we'll have, and it also depends on the model. Sometimes the new ones won't have it at all.
Huh.
But there's usually an external port somewhere,
Gotcha.
usually towards the back, and it's labeled.
Huh.
Or it's supposed to be labeled. But a lot of the older stuff, they don't have that, so we got to tap into the system. And
Gotcha.
same with this little guy. That's custom made, so I can. The ones that have an external piece, it's just a quick disconnect like this.
Oh, sweet.
So that way I can just pop onto it and don't have to worry.
Nice.
Voltmeter, use a lot. One of the older techs actually gave me this because I blew mine up. I don't know what I tested, but it just went boop. No more. These we use a lot. These are great from Matco. These are battery testers. They Bluetooth to your phone.
What?
I love these things. They are
No
freaking
way.
lifesavers. The only thing in our industry that kind of sucks, they only work on 12 volts.
Oh,
we
wow.
do a lot of 6-volt batteries in these just for bigger capacities and all that. But for your 12-volt system, these things are freaking awesome.
Wow. So you just download like a Matco app or something?
Yeah, there's an app on your phone. So it's just a battery tester app, and you can do it while the vehicle's running, just stand alone by itself.
Wow.
Dude, these things are a lifesaver.
That's cool.
I know you can get them on Amazon cheaper, but I've built up a reputation with my Matco guy, so if I can get stuff through him, help him out, helps me out. He always takes care of me. So
Right on.
outlet testers, because we gotta go through even the new ones, we have to go through everything. So this will show me my volts on my like little USBs that are coming out of the wall. This one actually has a little readout. I just happened to get this in one of the kits I was installing on a unit, and there was like a bunch of extras. So this actually has a readout on it itself.
Nice.
So that's useful. Manual resettable fuses. These things are a godsend. So I don't have to sit there and pop a fuse, pop a fuse, pop a fuse. I can sit there, go click.
Nice.
These I got on Amazon. These are great. They're
cool.
awesome. I got everything from like 5 amp up to 30,
Nice.
I believe. I do like my Blue Points a lot. Matco does make some great stuff. Like these guys I used a lot in Subaru. These double enders with the locks.
Oh, nice.
They're great. Let's see. Expensive drawers.
Oh, dude, that is That's cool. So do you like Snap-on versus
Yes,
Milwaukee?
I
Like,
love my Snap-on guns. I don't care what anybody says. It's a personal preference, especially the dual trigger.
Dude, they're so nice.
Yeah, and, dude, I hated them at first. I absolutely hated them.
Yeah.
I did not like the dual trigger, and as soon as I got used to it, I'm like, okay, this makes life a lot easier. Especially like in a mechanic standpoint, you're not usually drilling wood into wood, like a screw through wood. Right. And when you do that, it usually kicks that first piece up. Well, with this, you back off, go back in real fast, and it just makes it smoother.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think these Snap-on, like the button design rather than having that lever design on the ratchets. That's so much nicer. I love that.
I
that
personally
is
like
huge.
that. I wish this was a long neck. That's going to be one of the next ones I get because I can't tell you how many times I wish I had a long neck and I don't have it. But yeah, they've been great guns. This guy, I'll put a 3/8 drive on it even though I have one. And just since it's smaller, I can get into tighter spots and it works just as well as that.
That's nice.
So,
did you pick the green on purpose, or is that just what they have?
I picked the green on purpose. I had the yellow, but there's two different versions of this, and the other one didn't have the hammer drive.
Oh, okay.
So it was more like a drill.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to like drill something in, and it would snap everything. Like, what in the world? And I went and talked to my Snap-on guy. He's like, "Oh yeah, you need the hammer drive." I'm like, "That's what I wanted." So there's a little misunderstanding, but not a big deal.
And as far as Milwaukee goes,
these are the only two I have.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah. And I bought these specifically for this industry. Some of the columns and other miscellaneous stuff. We have rivets.
Oh, that's a rivet gun.
Yeah, this thing is a godsend.
Whoa.
It's got all your extra attachments right here for other sizes. You got your tool to tear it all apart. There's a little cage that little black guy that sits off the back if you catch him, but no one cares about that. But you can get this into such tight spots, and the power of it is unreal.
Is it really?
Yeah, and I have the 12, the little 12 batteries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and dude, the thing is beast. The same with the caulking gun. Like, I don't have the big batteries for these, and they are just monsters.
That would save so much time if you're doing a bunch of rivets.
Oh, dude, like, so I beat my body up pretty good as a kid. So I've broken this wrist. So like anything squeezing or like that, my hands don't like it.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's why I bought this and this, because when you're doing a roof job, you're going through like 20 things of sealant or whatever. And like about 5 in, you're like, okay, I'm done. So I bought this guy. Dude, we seal everything. Windows, anything on the exterior that meets the body has to be sealed. So same with the roof.
Sure.
So we're going through a lot of it. And some guys don't like it, and I don't care. I like it.
That's freaking cool.
But yeah, it's great, and it's also got a little auto retract. So instead of like a normal gun where you're like keeping constant pressure on it, if you set it down, it's still got that pressure on it.
Oh, okay.
This will
Oh, so it doesn't just like spill out over time?
It'll just like you set it down, and you'll it'll just come back a little bit. Yeah, it's great.
Nice.
And it's got a variable speed on it, so you can. If you want just like a small bead, or if you're like just globbing stuff on.
Wow, man. Dude, that'd be cool just to have around the house.
Dude,
it
is like so
like
my
bathroom work or something?
My dad has an Ryobi one. And that's where I got used to it. I'm like, oh, this thing is great. But I also blew his Ryobi one out. Like I didn't realize the feed and the power. And it had it turned up way too high, and it blew up the backside of the caulk and shot it into the gun, so I had to tear the gun apart. I was like, this is stupid. But yeah, dude, this thing's great. Totally worth the money. I want to say this one was around like 4 or 5, but I also got the 2 batteries and the charger with it.
Oh, okay.
And then I bought this one just by itself because I already had 2 batteries and charger.
Nice. Do you use this guy quite a bit?
Oh yeah, I bought this when I worked at Subaru to do lug nuts and all that because dragging an airline around is annoying. But I used it so much, I blew it up in the first year having it.
Really?
And had to have it sent out and rebuilt, but it's been great ever since. Man. Like, no fault to Snap-on, I used it that much.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if you use any tool enough, it'll slowly degrade. But these new brushless, man,
they came out with a newer one, and try not to impulse buy it because it's really, really nice. But this has been great for what we use.
Are they pretty heavy?
Yeah, they're not bad.
Oh, they're not bad at all.
The battery with it, this is the one thing I hate the most about this gun. The new battery's got like dual triggers right here, and it makes sliding on and off easier, but this just gets like tight.
Oh, okay.
Especially on the charger, but it's pretty hefty.
Oh, dude, that's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but like when you're used to air and then you go to something like this heavy.
Yeah, you have like a light IR composite gun.
So, but yeah, it's been great. I love that thing. Right under that, I have my air drawer, which I use a lot of this stuff. This is the gun I used to use all the time at Subaru, and I bought this specifically to get between the radiator and to get to the harmonic balancer.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It was the only thing that would fit.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
The guys showed me that gun, and I got the last one before they changed the design to a dual hammer, and the dual hammer doesn't fit.
Oh, okay.
Air hammer, I actually use this a lot here. I've got these things. I've got an air one, I got a water one. These are ridiculous.
Oh, dude, that's a huge tube.
Yeah, but it comes out to that little guy.
Oh, nice.
So like I watch it and I tell everyone like, it's got power. Oh, yeah, whatever. Wham! Hits them in the face every freaking time. My little rip zip. I've seen a couple of guys.
Oh yeah.
But this gets used non-stop here.
Does it really?
Yeah, not just by me.
Like what type of stuff do you use?
Cutting holes into the tanks if we need to get through a wall, or like really any fabrication. This gets used. Yeah, it is a great tool. Totally worth whatever I paid for it. Plier drawers. Got some really old stuff in here. This actually came. My dad had this on the base too. This thing is so handy here, and it's unreal. And like no one's ever seen these.
What is it?
It's just a cutter.
Oh wow, that'd be cool for kind of like.
Yeah, and we recently just found out Snap-on's got a version of this.
Really?
But this is an old Craftsman one.
Huh.
And luckily the Snap-on blade and the base fit this, because I can't find this anymore. You put this part number in, nothing comes up.
Really?
But yeah, if we're doing like trim pieces, and because they're so brittle and flimsy, this cuts them straight, it cuts it clean, and I don't have to worry about it. These vampire pliers from Cornwall, these things are awesome.
Oh, those are a little wild looking.
Yeah, so you can actually bite on the heads of, like, if this is stripped out, you can bite on the head of that and pull it out.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
I was like, whatever, and I've had to use them several times. I'm like, oh, these things are awesome.
That's cool.
Kind of ate my own words and bought them. I broke down and bought the Snap-on.
Oh, whoa! I've never seen the
really
slip joint.
Yeah. So I watched a video of another tech, how he got by getting in these, and the Snap-on guy had like there was a nickel, and he picked up the nickel by the edge,
Dude.
just like the little tapered edge on the face of the nickel. Picked it up with these.
Wow.
And I was like, crap, now I need them. This little guy, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have never seen this. This is for putting coax cable ends on.
Oh, okay.
So there's another tool to cut the coax cable and the ground wire inside of it to the length you need. And then you put the end in here and you smash it down, basically.
That's cool. Huh.
Yeah, it's a nifty tool, but a lot of people don't use it unless you're in like electrical industry.
Yeah, like
yeah, this. So I bought these forever ago, and I just use them for everything. I had there was one more that was just like this.
Oh, okay, like a
and
hose.
I'm pretty sure it's in a customer's car somewhere.
Oh no.
I lost it forever ago.
So kind of wild, like pistol grip needle nose.
Oh, dude, they're great. Those are great. These guys are great, and especially the tiny ones.
Oh yeah.
Just that little degree makes a world of difference. Yeah, I've got the most random stuff, and I get so much crap about it, and then everyone's like, "Hey, that's what you got." Yeah, that. So, screwdrivers.
Dude, that's.
Yeah,
I love that. Holy cow.
That's why I'm like, everything's gotta be black and purple now.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I actually just bought these this week, and my wife was about ready to kill me. But I didn't have any pry bars in that mid-range. I have those little ones, and I have that big monster, and these are for like body trim and stuff, so I'm not gonna use those to pry on.
Sure, yeah.
Those came up, and they happen to be black and purple, and I love black and purple, so.
Can you get a discount because I got a black and purple box?
This is all like putty for filling in like little nail holes and the wood and stuff.
Yeah.
So a bunch of different colors just to color match. Seals for like doing the bearing packs, cat's paws. These things are great because we'll get like some of the panels, you can't get anything behind it. And I kid you not, there's like 20 nails in the thing. So you get this behind there and pop it off without breaking it because we have to reuse the panels a lot of the time.
Gotcha. So if it's nailed in, how do you get it back in? Do you have like a...
So we'll re-brad it in.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we have nail guns for the shop. A lot of the techs are kind of just going to their own stuff because no one wants to wait for another tech to get done.
Yeah, if you have to sit in line for
20
minutes while somebody else finishes, that's...
it gets pretty heinous.
Does it?
But it is what it is. Got that on promo. This was actually pretty cool. So I paid $100 for that.
Oh, no kidding.
He's like, you give me 10 old screwdrivers, doesn't matter what they are, what condition they are. No, you can have this for $100. I'm like,
What?
done.
It's like, run to Harbor Freight real quick.
Well, I had a bunch of just like broken screwdrivers that I
Dude,
use
that's
as
awesome.
punches.
Yeah.
So like, there you go.
That is cool.
See, hammer drawer.
Dude.
I've got some really old stuff. This was my grandfather's. A rubber mallet. I like one of the only techs that does not have a dead blow, and I need one. I use this a lot. This is actually a leather working hammer that was my great grandmother's. So like the brad nails and all that, they have like these little tiny heads, and you don't want to leave a divot after you hit it.
Yeah.
This thing works great.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the most random stuff. This guy we use a lot just because we custom build a lot of battery cables here. So this is just when you get the lug itself, put it on the end of the cable and you hit it with a hammer, and it if it doesn't, there we go, that'll smash it down.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a massive crimper.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
This was my snack drawer and I just moved everything.
Snack drawer.
Tech books for classes and all that. Like one of the nailers that I use, brad nails.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
use that a lot. I've got 3 different nailers and I use that one the most.
Nice.
Oh, there's my water. Yeah, same thing.
So water hooks up to it somehow?
Yeah.
Oh, just the, oh, cool.
Yeah, it comes out with so much pressure. My old machining stuff in here that I used this a lot at Metric, feeler gauges, this guy. I've got a huge feeler gauge kit from Snap-on, and usually they all come one color, but me and another tech, we got opposing colors. So what we did is we swapped half and half. So we're like, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
can just like quick check it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I got this kit from Matco. This was like a special. He happened to have it and the guy didn't want it. It's never got used.
Caliper set.
The machinist in me was like, I must have this because I don't have one. Testing pieces I have is this guy. That's my truck. So this basically, you plug in to your 7-way
Oh,
trailer,
that's cool.
and I can run tail lights, left turn, da-da-da-da-da, all from this box.
Dude.
And I found out I could take one of my little batteries, hook it up to it, and run the system.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it. Power drawer. So I got my own little camera sitting up there.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, where's the camera?
It's right there. It's on that piece of wood.
Dude.
So it's very old school, but it's effective.
So does that record? Like,
Yeah, like right here. Like everything records
so you
to
can
my-
like just keep an eye on your tools.
Yeah.
That's so
Which
cool.
not to say a fault to anybody here. I want to keep an eye on my stuff.
No, dude, that is
So-
so cool.
It is what it is.
So does that like go to your phone or anything, or is it
No,
just record
this is just records this. Like I said, it was
That's
an
cool.
old school one I meant to put on my house. I ended up selling my house, so I never needed it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, hey, I'll just take it to work and use
Man,
it
that's
there.
cool. So if you ever come to work and there's like a huge dent in your box or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, basically. Or it's also been nice because I'm like, where did I put this tool? Look at, oh yeah, I'm the idiot.
Oh, dude. That's
This is another thing. Like, I actually use this a lot here.
What's that?
It's an iron.
What?
Yeah, a little baby iron. I had to make it paint match my box, but the walls in here, a lot of them are just kind of like the wallpaper,
Okay.
and the adhesive behind it likes to not always stay.
Oh, okay.
So we'll take the iron and kind of try and fix it
They got
to
kind
make
of
it.
like wrinkle and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it'll like either pull away from the wall or it'll start to wrinkle, but the iron will like redo the adhesive, and then it's great after that.
Wow.
Neck lights, I have a light and magnet issue galore. I have lights everywhere. I keep this one on me daily, like outside of work, everywhere.
Yeah.
I have my light. That one, I have another light hidden back there.
Do you have a go-to light that you use like all the time? Is it that
This,
one?
yeah, that's light, that's light, that's light. And then like they're all on magnets.
Gotcha. Is that a stream light? Is that what
Yeah.
that- Okay, cool.
This is the one that's chargeable.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
So I have, this is probably my 9th one of them.
Yeah.
Because they either break or like get lost.
Oh, gotcha.
All my battery chargers are all right here. I've got some specialty like borescope, which
Is that the Snap-on board?
yeah, the only reason I bought it is because Somebody traded this one in on the truck,
Okay.
and I got it for like 200 bucks.
No kidding.
So I was like, okay, I gotta buy it.
Nice.
It's not bad, but the resolution's nowhere near where I want it.
Is it one camera?
Yeah, this one's just the one.
yeah.
But it does have all the bits on it, which is cool.
Like mirrors and stuff? Or what?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's been great for what I've needed it for, but with what's out now that you can get online for
Amazon,
cheaper,
yeah.
and it's crazy. But I happened to buy that just because it was cheap.
I can't get over that camera. Look, that's us right there. That's crazy.
Dude, it's great. And like I said, I don't want to be that person that's like, oh, it's this dude or that dude, but it's just kind of a fail-safe. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I leave my tool somewhere cool. I can find it.
Yeah,
Or if
sure.
somebody borrows my stuff, I'm like, okay, cool, this person's got it.
That's cool.
More or less just that. The one drawer that, like, all my sets are in here.
Nice.
This one's pretty cool. This is an awesome little tool. It's a ball joint remover
Oh, nice.
for Subarus. Everyone gave me crap because I was one of the first techs to grab it off the Matco truck.
Nice.
And they gave me so much crap, like, oh, that's dumb, that you'll never use that, da-da-da. This has made me so much money.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I kid you not, a 2-hour job, I get done 20 minutes.
Dude.
And it just zip, and it pulls it right out, rusty or not. Yeah, that was great. I've got a set, a flare nut set that I'm pretty sure most people don't get to see. And my Matco guy, this is why I got a good reputation with it. He gave me this for free.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So, you know that little flare on like brake lines and all that that's behind the nut?
Uh-huh.
That's what this is for.
Dude.
So,
So you can
if
make
we're-
your own brake lines and stuff?
Yeah, I can make my own brake lines. I can make my own LP lines if I need to. So this just flares out the backside of it, that little bevel, and it just.
Nice.
So he had it on his truck forever, and I'm like, what is this? And he told me, and he's like, yeah, no one ever needs it. I'm like, that's cool. I'd like to have it. He's like, you can take it.
Dude.
Sweet.
What else you got here that nobody's bought?
Oh, dude, so I've gotten a couple things that way, and it's not like, I'm not trying to be greedy by any
No,
means,
dude,
but
that's
like,
just, he's hooking you up, man.
yeah, free tools are free tools.
Yeah.
Snap ring pliers. I got leak down testers. My power probe. I use that here. Pulleys. That's the holder for my Dremel.
Okay.
Specific Subaru stuff. So like oil filler.
Oh, sweet.
So you know how they're kind of like down a little bit further. This is great. So one, you can see it, and it makes it a bigger target.
Yeah, that's cool.
Use that a lot. I've got stuff to put on belts for Subarus, a bunch of different seals just to pull transmissions, pull the motors out. That way I'm not leaking everywhere. I think it's in this.
Dude, I love this drawer setup.
This is all my grandfather's stuff.
Dude.
These go in the ends of the transmission where the CV axles go
Okay.
to plug them.
Oh, okay. So you don't,
Yeah, you don't leak everywhere.
everywhere.
I found out this is the same size as some of the drains in these.
Oh, really?
So I plug it, I'm like,
Nice.
sweet.
Man,
This-
I really love that. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
dude, I love these. These are so great. This one is, this drawer keeps, or this box usually keeps a lot of the stuff I use here. I got my self-tappers, I've got line holders, little clips that go on the drawers.
Nice.
The lugs for the batteries, a lot of these locks for your cargo bays, like the stuff that's on the outside.
Nice.
Grenade pins, you name it. I've got, that one is some jumpsuits from Flightline.
Oh.
So when I have to work on a black tank, I put that on. I'm like, I'm not getting dirty. And this little guy I use a lot, which is freaking cool.
What is that a chair?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This was another impulse buy, but
Dude.
you can see how much I use it.
Who makes that?
Dude, everybody's got one now.
Vimmed. Oh,
You can literally, I think my dad, like, I bought him one for Christmas, and like the day I brought it home to go wrap it up, he's like, hey, look what I found. I'm like,
you got a sweet setup here, man. I really appreciate you, Yoshi.
Yeah, no problem.
Showing me
Anytime.
around this whole setup. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've never been in an RV shop before, to be honest. This is really cool.
we're actually one of the biggest ones in the nation.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's really
We
cool.
have one of the biggest shops around.
That is so cool. I mean, it is just and it's so quiet in here right now. I'm sure it
because
gets.
it's Saturday.
Yeah, I'm sure it gets louder later.
Yeah, usually
but,
we're hearing like impact guns go off
Yeah,
all day and
yeah.
grinders. And
But
stuff,
it's like it's like really peaceful in here right now. Like nothing going on. But cool. Well, yeah, man. Thank you so much. Hope you
Yeah,
guys
no
enjoyed
problem.
it. Till the next one, we'll see you.